Asari Dokubo, how sure are you it was IPOB and Igbo people that rioted at Eleme Junction after two northerners had a disagreement and one stabbed the other? How sure are you? How sure are you? You are a grandson of the Abam people of Abia State. But as any little thing, you will always throw your people under the bus. Honestly, sir, that's quite disappointing, oh. Jesus, if you know the full session of oil mill markets at Eleme Junction, you will agree with me that it is the thieves that control and run the businesses there. Eyewitnesses around there confirmed that a Fulani man from Adamawa had a disagreement with a thief from Benue State. And the Adamawa man stabbed the thief man. The thieves, in their anger, went on a rampage to revenge the death of their brothers. And Asari Dokubo is here saying it's the IPOB and the Igbos. Jesus Christ. Apparently the news didn't trend. And in a bid to push your usual Igbo hate, you inserted the Igbos. Like for what now? That they are sorry for what? That is for Bo. You are saying Igbos should not turn River State into a battleground. Like Igbos that are indigenous to River State. See, for the umpteenth time, Igbos own majority of River States. Many Igbo-speaking communities are indigenous to River States. Communities like Ikwere, Eche, Ndoni, Ekpeye, Oba, Opobo, and others. These are not strangers. They are natives of the land. Suggesting that Igbos are outsiders trying to destabilize rivers can deepen identity tensions that already exists in the states. You, Chief Asari, knows the truth. But because you want to sound politically correct in the eyes of your northern tax masters, you are here twisting the truth. Asari Dokubo, no matter what you do, sir, you cannot remove the Igbo DNA in you. Even in your adopted Kalabari tribe. See how you rose and became a leader, an influential one as that. That's the Igbo greatness speaking. If you like, continue rubbishing the very essence that makes you Asari Dokubo. You are also the man, the great-great-grandchild of Idi Abale, your powerful warrior ancestor from Abam, Abia State, and nothing can change that. But remember one thing, the fowl that is laughing and pointing at the chicken on the grill should not forget that it will suffer the same fate one day. Asari
Tumbbo. Asari Dokubo. What do Igbo have to do with what happened in River State? I beg. I just want to know. Must you guys involve Igbos in everything that happens in this country? Every bad thing, you guys want to involve Igbo. The one that concerns them, the one that does not concern them, you people must surely involve Igbo in it. Kedin yobo. Kenye busobunu. What is on a problem? Achomema. Mmadụ na-agazukwu n'ụzọ like ụjọ na-atụ ya maka na ọ bụzi onye Igbo because e wee ike tụga aka ọjọọ. What is it? Ndị be anyị na-agba nkịtị. Everybody should pick up their phone and ask Asari Dokubo, what do Igbos have to do with what happened in River State? If you're an Igbo woman or man, you guys should start tagging Asari Dokubo picture. Ask him what concerns Igbo with what happened in River State. Asari Dokubo, leave Igbos alone. Get out. We don't even need you. Get out. Lost. Make una carry this man go psychiatric home. And you say no. Make una carry this man go meet Ifeanyi Abala where they cure mad people. Una say no. Una no want tie this man. Una no want tie am now where the madness just they start small. Every time old papa, old man, like let me say 40 years old Dokubo we just set camera, come out, they talk waiting no concern them. The one way concern and the one way no concern them. What do Igbo have to do with what happened in River State? I want to know. I want to know. Onishi, I want to know.
Wetin concern Igbo people with wetin happen for Imi market on Saturday, Valentine's Day? Nothing concern Igbo people now. No be Igbo man dem kpai. No be Igbo man even kpai person. The person wey kpai no be Igbo woman. So wetin concern Igbo? I no be Igbo boy o, but I no dey like injustice. I no dey like some kind rubbish and careless talk. Nothing concern Igbo people for Rivers State. Nothing concern Igbo people. Wetin concern Igbo man? No be Igbo man dem kpai wey go say okay, na Igbo woman or Igbo man na kpai person, or na Igbo woman na dem kpai. Nothing concern them o. They just dey neutral. So most my northern brothers, my Muslim brothers, muna no dey insert problem. Muna no dey find problem for where problem no dey. No be Igbo man wey kpai person. No na brother wey kpai Benue woman wey cause this problem. See, I want to call on you guys, the Arewa, Meti Allies breeders, the Arewa youth, the northern elders, muna educate una people wey dey for the south. Muna educate this aboki dem. Make dem know how to live with people wey no be Muslim, wey no be northern people. Muna learn, make dem learn how to relate with people, how to live with people. Carry something, carry your wheelbarrow, come out for my shed, and bring this problem. Short and simple, you know, see, they cover person market. You go park wheelbarrow for where person they sell market. The woman say, carry and come out. Instead of to carry your wheelbarrow, come out.
Alright, gentlemen, you guys noticed I've not been so active, so a lot of things has accumulated on my table that I should talk about. I will just be posting them one by one. Number one, Asari Dokubo. If you're a Nigerian person, you are listening to Asari Dokubo. You're a Nigerian person, you are working in a security agency, you are a civil servant, you are a public servant, you are anything that you are in Nigeria, you are a government official, anything, even if you are a pastor, even if you are Ashawo, in this country, and you are listening to Asari Dokubo, you don't have sense, you are stupid, you are mad. If you are a human being, you are a human being. You claim that you are a human being and not an animal, and you are taking cognizance of what Asari Dokubo is saying. You are finding sweet things. You are finding sense in what he is saying. You should be in psychiatric hospital. Yes. You see what happened in Port Harcourt in Rivers State. I'm having strong intel in Port Harcourt and Rivers State. I know exactly what happened. Now, if you are listening to what Asari Dokubo is saying or what any other person, I'm seeing our Northern brothers, our Arab brothers making video now because of what Asari Dokubo said, turning it to Christian versus Muslim, Igbos and Biafra, all this kind of nonsense. That is not what is happening in Rivers State. What is happening in Rivers State is exactly what happened in Benin. Is exactly what happened in Benin. It has nothing to do with Christianity. It has nothing to do with Muslim. It has nothing to do with Igbos. It has nothing to. It's a riot. Somebody was murdered, and a group of people say, "Oh, they murdered our brother." That is exactly what happened. You know something, when somebody that is a visitor, is a stranger, comes to the land and murdered an indigene, that's always what happened. The indigenes will be like, "You kill our brother. Muna they go." It's always like that. Asari Dokubo came out and he making a lot of it. If you are listening to what Asari Dokubo is saying, you don't have sense. And you, Asari Dokubo, I will have to tell you this, but you are a person. The Biafra you are mentioning is not a person. Igbo you are mentioning is not a person. It's an identity. It's an entity. It's a race. It's a gene. Asari Dokubo, you are a human being. What you are fighting is not a human being. So that thing you are fighting was still here when your grandfathers, which your great grandfathers, which would have taken decisions in fighting or supporting, they were still here. And that thing that you are fighting now is still here, and your great grandfathers are dead. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Wisdom is not by old age. Wisdom is a natural gift from God. It's not by old age. You are a very old person, but Omo, you should be listening to me, because when I'm talking to you, I'm speaking wisdom into your head. Biafra that you are mentioning, Igbos that you are mentioning, anything that you are fighting, if you have a problem with them, remember that thing you are fighting is not a human being. It's an entity. It's an identity that has been here for thousands of years, for hundreds of years. Even when your great-grandfathers was here, maybe your great-grandfathers either supported or were against. Remember that your great-grandfathers are dead, and that identity is here today to stay. So still remember that no matter what you do, you can never win. No matter what you do, that thing will always continue to stay, and you will die. A wise person chooses their fights wisely. Leave Igbos alone. Leave Biafras alone. If you can continue fighting them, But what I know definitely is that name Biafra and that name Igbos will continue to stay even when you are dead. Yes, a wise person chooses their fights wisely.
There is fire on the mountain, oh. There is real fire on the mountain. Please come in. There is an attempt to set Igbo up with their propaganda again. They have come again now. This is a fresh one, and I've been talking about propaganda in the past few days, and they have come with a very deadly one. In less than 24 hours, there was a clash in Rivers State, Port Harcourt, specifically oil mill market. In that clash, a Benue man and a Fulani man clashed, and the result was the death of the Benue man. It was an issue between two people that had nothing to do with Igbo. It was a clash that happened between traders in the market. That clash resulted in the burning down of the whole oil market by Benue traders and other sympathizers who saw what happened. But something happened. After the whole clash happened, there was even a protest by Ikwere people in Igrita that were saying that they are tired of Hausa Fulani in their state, that they should go. Open protest. Everybody saw them. Look at the video. These are Ikwere people protesting. They don't want Hausa Fulani again. Everything happening in Rivers State is Hausa Fulani that caused it. Fulani should go. But what happened? Not less than few hours after this whole clash happened, they went inside their agenda, employed and weaponized their men, and came out to say that it was Igbo youths that destroyed Fulani market. It's Igbo youths that came out to attack Fulani people. A business we had no hand in. Now, let me show you the real news. And let me show you the propaganda news they are carrying on social media. Listen to the real news here. This one says, crisis in Port Harcourt market. 1 killed as Benue and Hausa traders clash. This is the first real news. Now look at another real news here that told you exactly what happened. It says, tension reportedly erupted at Oil Mill Junction in Port Harcourt after a disagreement between two traders at the fruit market turned violent, leaving one man dead. The victim, said to be from Benue, was allegedly stabbed by a Hausa trader during a dispute over space, triggering panic in the area before security forces intervened. This is the real news that happened. Very clear to everybody in Rivers State. Very clear to people that live in Rivers State that understand what happened in their states even till now. But the federal government, the APC, the imperialists that have an agenda against Igbo, that want to succeed in that agenda, until they succeed, they will never rest, have employed their weapon, their propaganda machine, oiled, very ready. The bad news, the evil news, the lie I always told all of you to wash your face away from. They have come up with a new one on this matter that happened in Rivers State to spin it and turn Igbo as the people who were involved deeply in it. Look at this one. This one wrote, there is an ongoing attack on Hausa Muslims. You see, those doing menial jobs in Port Harcourt, and this attack is allegedly championed not by the indigenous Ikwere people, but by the Igbos in Port Harcourt. See that? In as much as I always condemn the rate at which young Hausa boys flood some southern states doing menial jobs, of course due to the failure of the North and its leaders to provide them quality education, as Nigerians, they have the right to live anywhere. According to some sources, an Igbo boy snatched the motorcycle of one Hausa Okada rider, and when they recovered the stolen motorcycle, they beat the thief to a pulp. Some said he died in the hospital. The Okada riders have complained that several of their members were killed along that Element junction and their motorcycles stolen. So this time, they took laws into their hands. This is condemnable. It was after such altercations that some Igbos living in that area went on rampage, destroying properties of Hausa people and protesting that Aboki must go. The same Aboki must go that Ikore people, that Rivers people were protesting against, it is now Igbos. Now listen to the real people that were chanting Aboki must go in Rivers State that day. Watch the video.
The killing is too much. Aboki are killing. Even the Okada bandits, kidnapping is there. The killing is too much. Aboki must go.
These were indigenes of Port Harcourt, regardless of tribe. People who were tired of what the Hausa have been doing in the state. They came out, mostly even Ikwere people who are living in Igrita and the River State generally. There was no tribe about it, but they ended up pinning it on the Igbo man. I'm not done yet, because they also employed somebody that is a familiar person to do damage control by person of Asari Dokubo. Asari Dokubo released a video, propaganda video. In that video, he did what he was paid to do, to rope Ndigbo into the mess that had nothing to do with Ndigbo. This is a mess between Benue and Fulani people. They found a way to exempt River State from it and target Ndigbo for it. Watch the video.
IPOB supporters have invaded River State, had killed, destroyed the properties of Muslim Northerners for a crime committed by a Christian. Mosques 6 were vandalized. One mosque was burnt down, and totally vandalized. The one from Adamawa stabbed the one from Benue to death. Immediately, the Igbos around took it over and started a Aboki must go protest. Destroyed all the shops owned mostly by Northern Muslims. I don't think there was any Christian shop that was destroyed. An attack mosque, vandalize the Oyemi mosque, attack the one mosque, because they are from the north. Immediately it became a fight by Igbo's element. When we will react, they should not turn our state to battlefield. If they want to fight their war, they should go to their own state. We will not allow it in our own state.
Now, in this video, you will see clearly that Asari Dokubo is a madman. He is a crazy person. I told you that this man is the architect of sit at home in Southeast. People are still doubting it. He mentioned there, he said IPOB, then he mentioned Igbos. He mentioned Igbos. What does that tell you? That tells you Igbo is Igbo. If you like, be a politician in Nigeria. If you like, be a lover of one Nigeria. If you like, don't be. Once you are an Igbo man, when the day comes, they will single you out if you're not ready. Stop deceiving yourself. Hey, I love Peter Obi. I love Obi Kubana. Hey, that's your business. If you want your Biafra, go and follow your Biafra. I'm not Biafra. I'm Igbo. I love one Nigeria. I love whatever you think you are, wherever you think you are, whatever group you belong to. You are an Igbo. You cannot hide from that. You cannot run away from that. Asari Dokubo has shown all of you today that you people are one single-handedly. He did not call about the politician Igbo. He did not call Uzodinma. He did not call this governor. He said Igbos. Both the ones who are twerking for Tinubu, both the ones who are clapping for Buhari, all of them Igbos.
Good day to our viewers all over the world and welcome back to Local Journal. Honestly, I think there is this shared hatred against the Igbos across Nigeria, and this has to stop, because I don't know why people always try to find a way to rope the Igbos in everything that happens in this country. Something happened in Port Harcourt, and the people who had been protesting, or even the people who were even involved in those in that particular event or altercation, were not even the Igbos at all. It was something that has to do with two northerners who were fighting in Port Harcourt, and something led to the other, and an altercation ensued, and something happened, and one was a kind of unalived. Then you try to rope the Igbos as the perpetrators, or the ones who are trying to create this ethnic division or create this fight between the north and the south. How? Asari Dokubo, if you don't like the Igbos, it's normal, but you trying to always rope them into anything that is happening, anything negative happening in this country, it's not making sense. That's the lowest of it, because people only take you for being somebody who is just sentimental and somebody who is irrational, because I don't see how the Igbos have got anything to do with a protest that was carried out by the indigenes of Rivers State. Rivers State, of course, includes the Igbos, the Ijos, and so many other tribes in Rivers State. And instead of you coming out to speak generally on the topic and calling for calm and calling for calm, the only thing you had to do was just to look for how to frame the Igbos as the perpetrator, or the people who are trying to instigate ethnic violence in Rivers State, that they want to use Rivers State as a playground for their violence to cause division between the people of Rivers and the people of the north. How can you be this so a kind of unreasonable to be thinking and to be acting like this as a king? It doesn't make sense. This whole attitude and this agenda narrative of always trying to drag these people into something they don't even have anything to do with, into something they know nothing about, is nothing but laughable. It's not going to fix Nigeria. Rather, it's going to destroy this country very fast, because of course it's obvious you don't like them, and you are from the Igbo extraction. Regardless of how you choose to deny it, you have the Igbo blood flowing right in you, but you hate them with passion because of your betraying spirit, because of your spirit because you know you betrayed these people, and you know that it's going to be very difficult for you to be forgiven, and so you are doing everything to just denigrate them and paint them the black sheep, but it's not going to work. Honestly, it has to stop, because it's not just happening. It's not even Asari Dokubo alone. It's happening across the country, and now the people in the north now are making it as if it's an Igbo thing, Igbo and Hausa, or Igbo and Aboki thing. Now anything, because the north generally and defaultly they don't like the Igbos, and if maybe someone influential from the south is trying to frame up the Igbos, they'll just take it without even investigating the issue. It's only a few people from the north who goes in deep to investigate what's actually happening or what has transpired, that will even know that the Igbos have nothing to do with this whole issue, or this whole fight or event that happened in Rivers State. It has to stop. This hatred against these people has to stop. It's not making any sense again. This is my opinion. Drop what you think about this in the comment section, and if today is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel.